trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, Mr. Buffett, you've lost $10 million today. Do you know what he said? He said, I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold. Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset, and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. You know that only Forex will give you continue getting better. Just don't give up, be in a deal.
Yeah, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another section of our class tonight. Before I move far, I just want to know: are you hearing my voice? Are you hearing my voice?
Yes, you can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Loud
sir.
and clear.
All right. Oh, so today we are going to. You remember that on Tuesday we cheated our new members, our beginners. So we spoke more about other things that's supposed to be done today. So today I'm going to do price zone management. So for them today, and after that, at the later part of our of the section, I'm going to show us something about my own account, because the reason why I always do this is because if you want to be a leader, you have to be a transparent leader, and preach the gospel of the truth to people that are trusting and following you. So I want to try as much as possible to start working on the mindset, especially the new ones, the new people that join us, because they are coming with a wrong mindset. All the other people that are on my platform since last year, I don't really care, because they have heard the sermon, they've started trying the right thing. But these new people that just came in, we want need to work on their mindset and for them to understand how things work, and they do it in the right way. So the first thing we need to do is to go to our whiteboard tonight, and we talk about theoretical part of what we need to learn today. I will spend maybe 10, 15 minutes to explain. Please have your pen and paper. No matter how you understand my strategy, whenever you come to the class, just make sure you have a pen and a paper. It's very, very important, because even when you go back to the video and watch the YouTube, whatever thing you jot down, you understand it better than anybody. So it will help you to solidify your understanding of whatever we are doing in the class. Okay. So now let me change to our whiteboard. Whiteboard. Okay. You let me know if you have seen my whiteboard.
Yes, you can see it, sir.
All right.
Yes, we can see the whiteboard.
Thank you very much, sir. So now, today we want to talk about price zone management. Price zone management, which is the fourth topic for our beginner. So once you understand these four things, I don't see the reason why you have to struggle to understand our strategy and to be a good trader with my strategy. Okay. So this price zone management is what you have known before. The only thing is I call it price zone management because that's how I use it and that's how I understand it. So we have what we call support and resistance line. This one is a line. I don't use it, but I'm going to explain about it because it's from this line we generate what we call zone. Okay. Then we have supply and demand zone. Don't mind my finger. It's my finger I'm using to write. I don't know what happened to the pen that came with my monitor. It doesn't respond anymore. Okay, so this is a basic thing that we need to understand when it comes to price zone management. I'm going to do drawing illustration. I'm going to explain. I'm going to tell you the rules. Once you master the rules, then we'll now go to a live account. I will now start showing you how I'm trading with it. I don't have any other secret. Every secret I have is what I've shared with you. But it's only how you think, because I cannot think for you. I can only show you the tools and how we can use the tools. But your thinking faculty, that won't depend on you, is your problem. Nobody can help you the way you think. You understand? So this is what we're going to talk about today. So let's start from the line. Sharp, 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 sharp. Okay, let's see. You remember when candle is going down, there's a selling candle. It's going down. It's going down. So we normally draw a line that this is a resistance and this is a support. Okay. So now you can see that we can keep on drawing this line many times on this candle, and draw this. But and if you come to the top one too, we keep on drawing the line. We keep on drawing the line. So now it will make you as a trader to get confused, because you have drawn so many lines. Mr. Adebayo Oluwasegun, if you make a noise, I'm going to remove you from my class, because your mic is not muted. So now, what are we going to do? Is Mr. Kingsley Chineke, stop moving things on the chalkboard. So for us not to get confused, that is why all this line we drew, we now make them to become zone. So this one will become a complete zone. That is how we generate demand and supply zone. So this one will now become a complete zone. All the lines, remember, then it will become a complete zone. Then this one on top, this one on top also, all this line will become a price zone. And that's why we get our supply zone. So now, that is just the theory behind it. So if you are using support and resistant line, you are deceiving yourself, because just a line like this cannot give you a picture of what you need. So multiple of those lines is what we group up together and we make it to become zone. And this zone is the best way to trade in the world. The best way to trade in the world is to understand supply and demand zone. The best way. If you are still trading MACD, you are trading Fibonacci, you are just mess up your brain. You are just keep on messing up your brain. I'm telling you the truth. There's no indicator you can tell me in this world that I've not used as a programmer. I've used them, I've programmed them. But to make life simple for yourself, focus on supply and demand zone. That's the only two forces that is driving price in the market, supply and demand. When you know how to use them, you know how to interpret them, you have solved 45 to 50% of your trouble in the market. Okay? Now, what are the rules? What are the rules? Let's quickly talk about the rules of these two zones. I won't waste too much time. Just go straight to the point. Rules. Rule number 1, never buy into supply zone. I want to move. Okay, let me mute. Let me make it small. Okay. Rule number 2, never sell into demand zone. Zone. This is just only 2 rules you need to always be very careful of when you are trading the strategy. These 2, you always be careful of it. Now, never, let me do this. Okay. Let me do this. This is our, let's say this is our demand zone. We are going to see it on our chart. Let's say this is our demand zone. Okay. Let's say that's our demand zone. We must not sell inside into it. When price is like this, no matter the situation, you can't sell. You must not sell inside this. That's the rule. You must not sell into the demand zone. Because this demand zone, if it holds, is going to bounce back the price. So don't sell into demand zone. Okay? Now, this is our supply zone. Never buy into the supply zone. Market is coming up. When it's moving towards that supply zone, don't buy into it. Because this supply zone can hold and push the price back. Many of the time, you will see the reason why your stop loss is being triggered. People that trade stop loss. We don't trade stop loss here. So this is the theory about what we are going to teach. We are going to learn tonight. Never buy into supply. Never sell into demand. Series of resistant line generate our supply zone. Series of support line generate our demand zone. Please, before I move out of the chalkboard, because I'm going to move out of this chalkboard now, do anybody have one or two questions about what I've explained here? You can see how simple, I make it so simpler. If you have a question, let me quickly see. If you have a question, if you don't have a question, it's fine, because it's not something tough. I just explain it as simple as ABC now. Okay? So let's move to a practical class. Okay? We are going to use any of our trading platform. Somebody raise up their hand. Olufemi Olude.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. Please, that section of supply zone, can it be termed as the resistance, while the demand is termed as the support, based on the explanation?
I've said it. I started from resistance and support line. Those are lines. It's only when a trader want to fool themselves, they will say they were making decision by lines. You can't make decision by line.
Okay.
Multiple of resistant lines make you a supply zone, while multiple of support line give you a demand zone. So stop using those lines. Those lines is a fake thing. You can't make anything out of those lines. Switch all your knowledge into zone, price zone. You can't get a price line. So that's why we are using zone, because you can't draw 20 lines very close to each other. You are going to get confused. But when it's a zone, you know that this is a block zone. This is a demand zone. And every demand zone, I'm looking for opportunity to buy. Every supply zone, I'm looking for opportunity to sell. So stop using the lines. The line is just, you're just giving you are traumatizing yourself by using the line. I don't know, maybe I answer your question, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please, I still want to confirm. Maybe because I use the word support and resistance.
Okay,
May
sir.
I then confirm this way that the upper part, when the price is going up, to that upper part is where you, I mean, we can say there's a ceiling kind of. That section is the the supply zone, while the lower part is the demand zone. May I know if that's the case? Thank you, sir.
That's the case, sir. That's the case.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So we are sharing the first chart. As you know, this is one of the accounts that we have been trading since last year. The demand supply zone, we have software that does it for us, so we don't do it ourselves randomly. We get the software, every tool is there. Like you are watching the screen now. And if you look at this screen, you can see that there's a candle on top of our calculator. So let me remove the calculator. We are doing nothing with the calculator tonight. So now we want to see the pure price along with sorry, because I'm hungry, so I'm eating something bit by bit here. I'm so sorry. In case you are hearing my mouth. I'm so sorry. Before epilepsy grabbed me when I'm teaching the class, you won't know. They will think that I'm sick. They won't know that I don't have time to eat since morning. Now, with illustration I did on the board, these are the software that plot it for us. And if you look at it very well, look at this supply zone. You saw the arrow that says we should sell, and market sold a bit, market pulled back. Another arrow told us we should sold. Market came to this as far, market pulled back. Another one said we should sold again. Market pulled back, sold, market pulled back, and that and that. Then market violates this one. This one was violated. Let me show us what I mean by violated. Okay, you can see that this candle violated this. So this zone is a demand zone before, but because this candle break it, and when price is below, then the software is going to turn it to become a supply zone. But before it became a supply zone, it's a demand zone. But because this candle here violated it, and then the demand zone became a supply zone. The same thing will happen if let's say another candle is coming here and violated it, this supply zone will become a demand zone. Immediately price is on top. This color is going to change to green. I use green and red. You can use yellow, blue where you get the software. You can use whatever, but don't confuse yourself. The color red and color green is the most standard color to trade supply and demand zone. Okay? So that is how the software is going to plot it. And if you look at this one, this is a demand zone. If you look at this one, this is a demand zone. When price violated it, you see, it's a buy and we bought, it pulled back. Another one here, buy and we bought, so on and so forth. So the software has made life easier for you to be able to see where those zones are. But those are the zones we want to start manage when robot edge and robot stop trading for us, and we are now supposed to manage this account by ourselves. So these zones are very, very, very important zone, and we need to take caution and learn how to study those zones to use it to our advantage. Okay, so now that we have talked about that, now if you look at this chart very well, this chart, and if you look at what I'm trading, you will see that this account, which is USD JPY, since January 28th, it has been floating like that. And I don't even care about it because I've trimmed it to become 0.03, and you can even see that I've removed one of the leg, maybe by mistake, I don't know. So, but Now, let's now start looking at what we can do. Now, can somebody in the class tell me, if if this is your account and the screen look like this, can somebody tell me what to do with this? If you want to forecast your trading, what do you think we can do here? Can anybody tell me what we can do? Okay, Mr. Samuel Oyikola.
All right, good evening, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, as I'm looking at the charts now, I noticed that the USD JPY is not balanced. One of the leg is missing.
Good.
So it's
Where
only
we,
buy.
okay, where are we
that
going
is
to
on
buy?
I mean, it's only buy that is on the chart. So we need to put a pending sell.
Where are we going to put the penny sell? And what is the reason?
All right, so we need to look at the daily chart first. Then we analyze the daily chart alongside with the H4 and H1.
I've moved to check daily chart.
Okay. So at the sorry sir, at this support level zone.
Okay.
Or let me say the demand zone, we need to put a pending sell.
Where do you want to put it? This is the demand zone. This is one demand zone here. Let me change this to white
at the bottom,
so that everybody will
at
see
the bottom.
it. Okay. Okay, we put the demand, we put pending order here. Based on paid on this zone. Let me just remove this nonsense line. I'm sorry, please let me just quickly remove it. I don't like all this line show separator. I like my screen to be clean. Okay. Now,
all right, sir.
At the bottom.
Okay, sir. So, yes, sir. We can put it at the bottom.
We are
like
put it.
That. So
what is the next
The reason why we are putting it at the bottom, okay.
Yeah.
So it's because in case the price reverses, so our none of our leg will be exposed. Then we are going to edge, and our capital is still safe. But another thing we can do is also to go to maybe H4 or H1 to look at a demand zone that
Mr. Oyekola, don't rush. This is the
sir.
class. I want everybody to understand what we are doing, so that if they want to ask questions, they can ask questions. Now we move to H4. Now this is our H4.
Okay, we can see now that at H4 there are still some demand zone at the top, so we can move our price, our pending sell upward, because we are closing the gap.
We move it to this place or this place. Which one of the two?
Yes, sir. Where you that place.
Okay, we move it there.
So
can you tell us the reason? Because you remember.
Okay, the reason why we are doing that is to close the edge gap, like the floating that we, in case the price reverses, it will not reverse at a far end. So we will not be floating with a lot of money. Okay. That's the reason why. So we are closing the edge gap. So we can look at H1 to look at maybe there is an opportunity to close the gap.
H1. So
okay, basically for me, from my own personal point of view, I will leave it at H4.
Okay, you leave it at H4. All right, let's go back to H4. This is H4. Okay.
And maybe I can still use 15 minutes or so.
No.
If I
don't trade all those nonsense time frame. Don't trade all those nonsense time frame. I will tell you the reason. You see, the more you are going down, the more you are trading market noise.
Okay.
So once you do daily H4, H1, keep it that way.
Okay, sir.
You can stay 3 days, 4 days before it happen, but it will happen at the right time, and it's going to give you rest of mind as a trader. So thank you very much for your contribution. Let's move to Mr. The second person that have run away is 2 people that are raise up their hands. Okay. Good. This is a very good analysis using the price zone. The new people among us, this is the way we normally do our price zone. And now, at this level, I need to balance this leg. I must sell below the demand zone. I must not sell into demand. You can see this candle when it was selling, immediately enter inside demand zone, it pulled back. That's why we say must not sell into demand and we must not buy into supply. Look at this. If you look at this arrow, we are buying, this arrow is buying. This place is buying into the supply. And what did the supply zone did? It pulled it back. So these are the rules that is governing demand and supply zone. So now, for me to trade this account properly, because it's improper way of trading with what I did now, I'm going to come here and say new order. Because I want to edge it, I'll say 0.03. And market, it should be pending sell. You remember I want to sell, and it will be sell stop. Then I'm going to put the price, which is at the right corner of our line, which is 141.592. That's the price. And we're going to put it there. Good. And we have successfully edged. Don't worry, I want to take the white line. We have successfully edged our trade. So if market pull back and come to this level, we are going to secure the edge. That is a basic way of trading it. But because this is a live account, this is a live account that I've been trading, so I want to add some juices to it. The reason why I want to add some juices to it is that you can see that if you look at, let's look at the distance that I've covered. If you look at the distance where the price is now, it's very far. This is 373 pips away. It's a lot of money. Okay, so and I want to close this gap. I want to close this gap. So what I'm going to do now is I can come to H1 and you look at where the price is on H1. So let me pick this. I want to stay at this level. I want to stay at this level. I'll come back to H1. You can see H1 also is at this level. So I want to close a bit. Okay, I want to close a bit. I want to close this trade a bit. So what I'm going to do now is instead for me to come and sell stop here, I'll put my sell stop here to close the gap a bit. So if at all anything want to calm down, because if I leave it under here, remember we leave it under here. If market started coming back and come here, market before it will edge, this should be around $400 from $211. So it will be too huge, but it's better for me to pull my sell stop very close to where the price is. If price keep on going up, I'll keep on adjusting it bit. If price is going up, I'll keep on adjusting it so that I can close the edge. You can see this is the one that is on top for a very long time. So as I'm closing the edge, my equity will be doing what? Will be increasing. So this is what we call price zone management, and this is how we manage it. And let me tell you, I want to trade this zone very well now. I want to trade it very well. That I will not come to this account for the next 1 week. I may not even check. And I'll tell you how I'm going to plan this trade now in front of every one of us. Okay. Now I've decided to do this. So if I sell here, market can pull back to this level. So where I want to make here my take profit for this sell should be in case market hit it. So I'm going to take, I just double click on that. Then I'll come to modify. Then I want to put what? Take profit here, which is 142.922. Okay. I would click modify. Good. So if I pull this white line away, this is my take profit here. I want to trade a full trading now. that you can see how I'm going to be using this zone to plan my trade, okay? Now, I'm now coming back to top here. I want to make a decision here. And what is the decision I want to make? If price come to this place, buy, it can break it. There's nothing 100% sure. But the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is that I want a situation whereby I block all what will make me to be coming to my system every day. I'm going to show you a trade that I've already done what I'm showing you here. I will show you very soon because it's part of the class. So now I want to come to this demand zone because it's on a higher time frame. You see, this is another demand zone here, but on 1 hour, I mean supply zone, on 1 hour, the supply zone is a bit up. Okay, it's a bit up. So on H1, you can see I can use this one to determine where my take profit will be. I would rather put my take profit on top of this price zone on H1 to quickly take the profit, because if I put it like this, market can reach here and start pulling back. So I want a situation whereby I'm going to keep this profit for my balance to grow and my equity also to be stabilized. Okay, so now I've done this conveniently. I'll come back to H1, so maybe H4. Here I want to sell. I'm assuming that if market comes here, it might not break this area. So I want to sell here. Okay. And when I sell here, you remember I'm selling here. Okay. I'm selling here. I want to sell here again. Okay. This is what we're going to do. Listen very carefully. Because you see, that's why I'm saying the tools is for me to show you how you can use the tools to plan your trade, but how to think, I can't teach you. Our thinking ability is depending on each one of us. It's different. It's different in trading. But let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm selling here. I'm selling here. If the market peel it, it will come here and close it. And I want to sell here again. When I'm selling here now again, where do I want to take my profit? I need to calculate everything. And I'm doing all my decisions that I'm doing it on price or based on the zones. This on the zones. I've known that on demand zone what I can do. I've known that on supply zone what I can do. So now the first thing I need to do here is that, okay, if you look at this, what we did here, we have balanced the leg has fully balanced. But because we have put take profit here, if market come here and take this profit, what happened? This leg would be open again. So I'm going to first of all secure the leg back below. So here again, I'm going to sell again. Sell pending order, sell stop. Then I'm going to put this price, which is 141.680. But this one, I'm not going to put take profit on this one. So let me put this one back. I want to adjust the price back a bit. So why did I do this? Remember that we use this first one. Let me put it, let me mark it so that you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, sorry. Okay, you can remember that this is the first sell. Because we have put stop, take profit here. If market eventually come and hit there, we are still going to open the trade again. We have opened the trade again. And market come and break this zone down. Our float will start increasing again. So we want to come and put another sell stop here. So that if we take this profit, out of this profit is what we are going to use to come and edge again here. So we need to protect, because we are edge trader. Remember that we are trader that always edge our legs. We always edge our trades. So this must be the way we must trade. Okay. So now you can't get it at once as a beginner, but just come and be looking at what we are doing in front of you. Okay. So now I've done that, but I'm not satisfied. I want to come and do something here also. Here I want, because this is a supply zone, and on the supply zone I must sell. I must sell. Okay. So here too, I want to put another pending sell here, but this time around I need to be very careful. I will not use 0.03. I will use 0.01, because when you don't distribute your lot size properly, you are going to risk too much of your capital. And this one is, the price here is 171.487. Okay, 0.487, and I want to take my profit very close to this first one. So let me put my take profit somewhere here. I'll put it on 145. Let me just do that. I'm going to adjust it. So what happened? Sell stop. Oh, sorry, I cannot use sell stop. I will use sell limit, because my price is above the where I want to put my pending order is above the price. So I must use sell limit. Okay. Okay. You can see everything went perfectly. So now I've positioned here. I'm targeting where this price is. This is what I'm targeting. And I'm using what? I'm using price zone management to target all this price area, all these price zones. You understand? So now that we have done this, there's something that we did wrong. And can somebody tell me what we did wrong? By watching. Professionals are in the house, so I'm expecting professionals to be talking when we are asking questions. I don't want to mention name, but if you want me to be mentioning your name, one by one, I'll be mentioning your name. Encourage the new people that are coming in. Don't just keep quiet. Professionals, what do you think we are doing wrong now that we need to quickly adjust? Anybody? What are we doing wrong? What now? This trade is good, but there's something wrong that will not favor us if market kick against us. What is that thing? Yes, Mr. David Okorafor. I'm expecting professional trader in the house. All of you just kept quiet.
Okay.
You don't want to give the new ones the confidence. Okay, sir.
Now, if you look at what you have done, you
Yes,
have
sir.
buy 0.03.
Mm.
Now you have another hedge where you have put 0.03
Yeah.
sell.
Yeah.
And you now added another one, 0.01,
Yeah.
another sell.
Yeah.
Now, if you calculate all the sales you have added up, it is now a 0.04 sell,
Yeah.
and a 0.03 buy.
Good.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So now you have to quickly hedge up to balance the buy and the sell.
You see, Mr. Okorafor, did you see about 7 months ago when you always called me and crying? I don't understand all these things. I don't understand all this. All what I know before I know you is not like this. Can you now see? Can you now see you are trading $20,000 prop firm? And the same thing I'm teaching since that time is what I'm teaching up to today. And you can see how you perfectly solve this puzzle. The reason why everything we did was wrong was right, but there's one small thing that we did that has violated our rules, and we need to balance it. Is we are edge trader. We edge we edge market. But now, if we look at what we did here, we did sell side is 0.04. Our buy side is 0.03. That means our legs have not balanced. Our legs have not balanced. So we need to balance that leg. And how do we balance that leg? We need to put buy stop on top of this zone. So that buy stop of how many lot size? 0.01. So that buy we have 0.04, sell we have 0.04. I have some people that I don't know what kind of way God created them. whenever we are doing classes, they will be drawing things on their screen, while instead for them to just be looking at their screen, somebody has drawn a line, has marked something. I don't know, maybe he put his baby in front of the computer. I don't know, because I don't believe a reasonable adult can do this. I don't know. Just watch your screen. You don't need to touch your screen when you are doing classes, because once you are touching your screen, you are going to be marking things on the screen for me. Or you are moving your mouse. Why are you moving your mouse? Okay. So now, Mr. Okorafor, thank you very much, because you have solved the problem that we are going to encounter. And the reason why we are doing this is that if you don't balance the leg, let's say market keep on going up, it didn't come down. Market just keep on going up. Remember that the sell stop here, the sell limit here will be trigger. Now, when it's trigger, we are going to have what? We are going to have 0.01 sell, and market keep on going up. Okay? When market keep on going up, is going to actually the sell is still the sell is still lower than the buy, which is still okay. It's still at our advantage, but it's not gambling we are doing. We have to balance the leg. That's just the rules. So now on this zone, we need to put 0.01 buy. And when market keep on buying, I'll tell you what is going to happen, and it will happen in our favor at a big time. So here now we need to put 0.01 on this, above this supply zone. Okay, so new order 0.01 pending order, buy stop, and at what price? As 149.204. Now we put it, but this time around we are not going to take profit on this. We are just going to leave it like this, and we are going to leave this also like this. Okay, so we are going to leave everything like this. And if you look at our sell now will be 0.04, our buy will be 0.04. Then we have balanced the edge leg, and we are secure to trade like this. And if you understand what we did here, for 1 week, 2 weeks, you may not come to trade again. You just come and check which one of these settings have triggered. Anyone that is triggered, do you need to put supporting trade or not? And please, especially the beginner, don't say because you want to put it here, then you put 0.05, then you start distributing your lot size anyhow. If your money management risk is so poor, you are going to give yourself headache. Anytime you want to trade and you want to balance legs like this, just use 0.01. Just use what? 0.01. Don't start using 0.03, 0.1, 1 standard lot. That is great. You are going, no matter how good your strategy is, if your money management skill is very poor, you cannot succeed this business, because you are going to be at a point that you are going to start panicking when you see that your float is unbearable. And what happened to you? Your trading psychology is going to be messed up, and you are going to start doing nonsense thing in the market. Okay, so that is how we are going to use zone management here. And if you attend my class on Tuesday, I did something here which I'm going to quickly show us. Let me clean this. Okay, I did something here on our gold, because if you attend the class, I said gold. You remember that if you are in the class on, I want to remove this calculator. Good. Because I just like my screen to be clean. So if you, this is not the account. Okay. I don't let me mention it. What I want to mention, I won't mention it here. I'll go to the exact account then I'll mention it here. But on USD we have traded it together. All of us traded. It's our responsibility now, because in the class we traded everything. This is a live account, it's not demo account. We traded it together in the class. This is the way I normally like to do my classes. Everybody must see the reason why we are trading the way we are trading, and all of us are responsible for the account if it blow. But it can't blow because this account is over 1 year. We have been trading it like this, and it has never blown for 1 year. So it can never blow because we are doing the right thing. Okay, so now let me go to the second account that I want to show us. That if you are in the class on Tuesday, I said something about, on Tuesday we did rollover. Okay, I remember where I'm talking about gold. You can see what happened on gold. If you look at on Tuesday, this is minus 6,000 plus. But what I did in front of everybody that day was I used this price zone. That instead for me to edge immediately, I put my pending order this price zone. This is a supply zone. I put this on top. And if you look at the price this week, gold is dropping below this. If gold drop up to this level, I'm going to have something like $4,000 here, minus $4,000 here. So you can see that if you can study a price zone management very well, you can see that you don't need any other indicator to trade ever. You don't expose your lot size anyhow. You manage your price zone management very carefully. You edge your leg because we are edge trader. We don't use stop loss. You make sure that every time you are making your decision, your edge, your legs are balanced. You can't get it wrong. Look at what I did here. If you see my legs here, 0.06, 0.05, 0.01, which is a sell. If you have 0.05, if you add it to 0.01, it will be 0.06. And both of them are sell. What did I do here? I edge it with buy stop 0.06. In this kind of a situation, you can't blow this account. Look at this gold. I've been trading gold like this since this trade has entered this. It has become a wrong trade since July 25, 2024, and this is May 2025. So there's no way you can blow account again. If you really understand what we are teaching in this class, and we are not using demo. So that shows that the person that is teaching you have the confidence of what is teaching you. So now I put because of this price zone management, I put my buy stop on top. And if peradventure gold came and break it and started going up, I will edge back here and I will start taking profit from this leg if it's going up. That's what I've been doing, because if you look at this place, it's 0.05. This is almost 10 standard lots. I trim it up to 0.05 from 10 standard lots. When it edged with 10 standard lots. I made a mistake last year about this account. That's why it took me energy, but I can't blow my money. And from this account, let me show you a surprising thing. Look, from this account in December, when I'm going for holiday, I still withdrew from this account, despite the fact that I'm trimming. As you look at this account now, God forbid, if I have any emergency, I will withdraw. I will withdraw from this money, despite the fact that I know that I'm trimming. This is the way to trade with rest of mind. So if you are good in edging, you understand what is edging, you understand price zone, you understand rollover, you understand trimming, you don't have any issue with a broker anymore. But my own strategy, I use it with a common sense money management skill, which I'm going to prove to us at the end of this class. Okay, so don't let us waste too much time here. I want to use two example of my account. This is another account I'm going to use. Let me quickly shift our screen to that so that we are now going to go the reef. This is not the reef class, but I want to use it as an example, to what we are doing. Do I need all this? No, I don't need them. Let me close them. Okay. So if you look at this is the derivative account. And what I'm going to do now is, you can see everything we did on that live account is what I've done here. You can see how I arrange all the price zone. As it is, for the past 2 weeks, this is what I've been doing. I'll just position myself on the supply and demand, and I'll walk away. Maybe after 3 days, 4 days, it will eat one profit one side. I'll put it back. It will eat it. I'll put it back. I don't stress myself. Okay. And look at this account also. It's a live account. It's not a joke. If you come to history, let me show all the history. If you come to history, you see when we deposited the money. And if you come to this, you can see how much withdrawal I've done on this account. This account, we have withdrawn $3,000 from this account. Okay. So now, let me come back to today. Today, there's nothing happened. Let's check about 3 days ago, because I just want to show you something 3 days back. Okay, you can see that 3 days back, all this pending order, this one are pending orders. Okay? $19 here, $5 here, and every night the RIF is charging me admin. So this one, they charge me admin here, they charge all this money that all this thing that I'm making now is where I'm paying the charges that the RIF is charging me. See, this is where I'm paying my charges. Because if you don't, if I show you something scary or with the RIF, you'll be scared now. Let me see something here. Let me do this. Oh, okay. Let me go down. Okay. Let's see. Look. This from here. These are the charges. Every night charges. You can see. If you don't know what you are doing, don't tell people the RIF is not a baby thing. Look, these are charges. If I add all these things together, all these charges together, it's almost $300 on its own. So when they charge you like this, and you are not a strong, bold trader, you are going to misbehave and blow your account. All this one will scare you. You can see what I'm saying. But it doesn't scare me because I'm used to all these things. And we are playing games, you know. Me and Derif, we are playing games with each other, okay? So let me go back. I'm going to close all the planning that I've done on this account. So I'll now start doing it in front of everybody again. All this pending order, I'm going to close them. So I'm going to now use everything in front of everybody. Okay, in front of everybody, how I put all these trades into position. Okay, now if you look at where the price is, I've already picked. If you look at my buy, let me come here. No. Let me come here. You can see my buy. My buy is 0.09, 0.07, 0.02. If you add that together, 0.09. If you look at my sell, 0.07, 0.002 is 0.09. 0.09 against 0.09. You can see that I've edged it. So my float can never go below, above minus $498. My float will never go above it. So now, in between that space, I'm going to be taking small profits in between. Then what am I going to be doing later is I'm going to be rolling over. I'm going to be rolling over those excess. For example, this one is $1,765. My equity is $1,267. You know that balance minus float, we're going to give us equity. That's the calculation. Okay. So now, excuse me, this is where my situation is now, is that market is here, and already market has picked this. I've already put take profit here. Now, if I take profit, this is the buy, 0.02 buy. If this 0.02 buy, take a profit here. Okay. I'm going to have 0.7 buy against 0.9 sell. Okay. The leg is not more balanced, but that's not the issue. The issue now is I want to target something here. If this market comes down, you can see the way I normally think. If it comes down, I'm not even going between one daily, whatever. I'm just strictly making my decision on H4. Sometimes I come to H1 to see where the zone is working, but I stay on H4 permanently now. So I want to first of all plan my trade based on this demand zone and this supply zone. Okay, that's what I want to first of all do. So now I want to come down here. I cannot sell into this demand zone. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to buy again. I'm going to buy 0.02 pending order, and I want to take profit on top here. Or I'm going to buy it here. I'm going to take profit somewhere in the middle here. It can be any of the two. So I'm going to do new order 0.02 pending order. I'm going to buy here, which is buy limit. Okay, it's correct there. And the price is 5118, 5118. Okay, I'm buying. Good. This is the price. This order, I'm pending order. I'm buying from. Okay. Now, I want to take my profits somewhere here. I can take it on top, but I don't want to take it on top. I want to take it somewhere around here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on the price on that order. Then I want to, let me just modify take profit to be something around 51.47. You can adjust it if it doesn't come to the accurate place you want to see. This is where I want to I want to move it to the closer to this buy. You see, this buy has already triggered. Okay, so I'm buying another one. If market comes down again, I want to buy more because I'm anticipating that when market comes here, it's going to buy. But mind you, it's not automatic. That is why I'm going to edge. I'm going to edge. Just keep looking. Now, the question now is, okay, if market now comes here and it pick this buy, and this buy is already there, and market break this demand zone. Okay, market break this demand zone. What will I do? Okay, what will I do? What is missing? I'm going to come here again and put a sell stop 0.02, because if you add 0.02 plus 0.02, that's 0.04 plus 0.07, that's 1.1, and my sell is still 0.07. Sorry, what did I do now? I did something. Okay, all right. So now I want to come here. Price zone management is very easy. You just don't rush yourself. You can do one at a time. I can do 50 of them, and I will leave it. 50 of them, I will just come early in the morning. I will check. Okay, this one has been triggered. Can I replace it? No. Let me leave it. I'll come at night. Oh, this one has been triggered. Can I replace it? No. Okay, let me replace it. That's my decision. Immediately robots stop working. This is what I normally do because I don't have time to sit in front of my computer. I manage my price zone properly. So here, I'm going to do price zone management again, which is I'm going to sell here, pending order. Where is the price? Price is somewhere here. So sell stop. Price is to be 5047. Good. This is it. This is the order. I want to pick it in. Should be in case this doesn't go my way. If it doesn't go my way, I'm just going to edge it. And if you come down here, you can see that both buy and sell are of the same lot size now. Both of them are 1.1 buy, 1.1 sell. 1.1 buy, 1.1 sell. Though we are not fully put all the 1.1 in the market. We pending them should be in case they violate market violated those price zones that we are managing. Okay, now I want to take profit here also. Because me, I like to take profit. I want to take this profit also. Where do I want to take this profit? I want to take this profit very close to this take profit of days that is already running in the market. Okay, so I put something here. I'll just double click on that asset and I'll come to take profit, which is 492, 4921. Then I'm going to modify. Okay, so my take profit is here. Good. So now I've done all this. With all this, I don't need to do anything anymore. I'm done on this account. I'll just come tomorrow morning, God's willing. I'll just check. I'll look at, okay, which one has it taken? Which one has it taken out? Which one is still in? Which one has it taken out? Can I replace the one that I've taken out? So, and if I need money urgently from this trade, I can still withdraw conveniently, comfortably, with pride. Because I know I'm locking my legs every time I'm trading. Okay, so this is how we manage the price zone. And price zone is one of the key elements of our strategy. So you can see now, let me quickly do recap for us. Let's go back to our whiteboard. I'll do recap for us on our whiteboard when we started, especially the new people among us. You are going to get it right, but don't rush. Just keep on watching what we are doing. Keep on watching what we are doing. So let me now come back here and do recap for us what we have done so far when we started this beginner class, because now these are the major 4 things that we want to do. The major 4 things is hedging. Remember when we started the class, we say hedging. If you don't start class with us, please go and watch all the video. We said trimming. What's wrong with this? Come in. I press it too much, okay? Okay. We said trimming. After that, we said rollover, which we did last week. After that, today we do price zone management. These only 4 things you need to know with our strategy. And I will bet you strategy. I will bet you if you master all these 4 things, say bye-bye to losing money to any broker ever again in the world. You may not make profit. Your capital is still within your control. So this is what I want to show us tonight. But before we move to another level, I want us to ask questions briefly. Then I want to take us to another thing just to show us something of encouragement, because I normally like to show things that is real, the realistic things. Okay, so if we have any question, can we quickly 1 or 2 questions before we jump to another class, another section of the class? No question? Okay, good. Somebody want to ask question. 2 people want to ask question. Okay, I'm coming. Let me just check. I'm coming, please. Pardon me. Where is my mouse? My mouse disappeared. Oh, okay. 2 people raise up their hands. Monday, Mr. Monday and Aneju, yeah?
Yes, evening, sir.
Evening, sir. Mr. Kingsley Chikineke, okay. Those are the 3 people I want so that they don't take too much time. Mr. Monday, fast, please.
Okay, sir. Just 2 questions, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for late. God bless you so much.
Amen, sir.
So when we started, we talked about 2% drawdown for individual account and 5% drawdown for individual account and 2% drawdown for those on Axis Select. Well, while you were doing this price zone management, I see that there's no place where you put those drawdown into consideration. Or is it when the boat is working that it only put those drawdown into consideration? Because if as a beginner now, if I'm to start using price zone management,
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to put this drawdown into consideration. I don't know if there is a way, because your hedging process now, your hedging procedure in this price zone management, you said that you put it close a bit above the supply zone or a bit below the demand zone. So I don't know if there is a way we can put that into consideration, sir.
You see, I like your question. I like your question, but you are mixing things together. You see, in the board, we put, when you are trading funded account, we put it 2.5, the maximum risk. That is when the robot will hedge your account. And remember that when robot hedge your account, you cannot easily go above that 2.5 because you are managing it. What I'm showing you now in the class is totally different because you don't know what is my hedging risk. I'm sorry. So, are you there, Mr.?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Okay. So, if you look at what I'm doing, the account I'm trading, you don't. There's no way you can evaluate what percentage of drawdown because I've put money there. I've removed money. You understand what I'm saying? So, just focus on what you are doing on your AXI for now. So that is what I will be using to teach AXI when we are teaching AXI inner circle. You understand what I'm saying? So, but don't get yourself confused. On AXI is 2.5% drawdown of your capital. The bot will hedge it. Then all this price zone management, when you are doing it, because the bot have already hedged it for 2.5, you cannot easily exit it. Did you understand what I'm saying? Because bot has already hedged it for you. The only thing now is you are managing the price zone to reduce the edge. And when you reduce the edge, you will put the robot back. Not that you will be trading it manually forever. No. You just need to trim. When the edge became 0.01 or 0.02, you put the robot back. Robot will control the remaining thing that is there. You may not clearly understand now, but in the process, coming to class, ask question, everything will be clear to you. So I think I try a bit to answer your question.
Yes, sir. You've answered the second one, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So, Mr. Akolawole.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
Thank you for the job you are doing and all the teaching. I have two questions. Please, I came late due to one reason or the other. I don't understand how to set my demand and supply zone.
You are not the one that will set it. You are not the one that will set it. There's a software.
Okay.
If you are using our software, our software is the one plotting it for you. Yours is just to know where to manage it. You are not the one that will plot it. Because if you plot it randomly, it may not work. Yeah, that's question one. Question two.
Okay. Question two, about the last teaching on rollover. I don't know whether I can have access to the video.
The video is on the YouTube.
I need to go over it again and learn.
The video is on YouTube. Which group are you from? Mr. Kukola or Mr. Adelola?
Mr. Kukola. Okay. Mr. Kukola.
Just tell Mr. Kukola that you need that video. Then he will request, I will send it.
We've posted it in the group.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So I will check it. Thank you, sir.
So let's move to Mr. Kingsley Chineke. Mr. Kingsley Chineke.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you for this lesson today. I think you've addressed my question while you were attending to Mr. Monday.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you because we know that the issue of price zone management will come after the robot has hedged.
Yeah.
So my question is that do we reactivate the robot while we trim,
No.
or we trim before reactivating the robot? That is to
Yes.
say, if trimming
Mm.
takes maybe 1 month, 2 months, 6 months,
Yes.
the robot will be inactive for that period of time.
By God's grace, sir.
Very
Because
well, sir.
you can't miss two things together. That is why we said our system is hybrid. Human being and robot works together. And that is why the robot has never have any record of blowing account. So if you violate the rules, your account can be damaged. If you don't violate the rule, your money is intact. So what am I trying to say here, Mr. Kingsley, is that when the robot edge, let's say the robot edge, buy side is 0.03, sell side is, it depends on the capital that we are using to trade. If our capital is huge, there's a man that has been trading for the past 2 months. I don't know if Mr. Adelola is in the class. Mr. Adelola Shokoya, are you in the class? I don't think so. All right. There's a man in Dubai that has been running the software on indices. You can know how indices is very powerful. US 30 and US 100 or so. He has not edged for the past 2 months. And the last time they spoke to me, which is less than 2 months, the man has made 9% of his account because indices is crazy. Very, very crazy asset. Indices can move 2 to 5,000 points in a day. But why the robot didn't edge? Because the man put 100,000 cents in his account. Not $100,000. 100,000 cents. That means the man put $1,000 in his account and converted to cents, and it became 100,000 cents. I'm telling the man that just go and enjoy yourself, because 100,000 cents, 5% of it is not a small money. It's not a small something. It cannot edge easily unless there's a market crash that want to happen again. And that is when the robot will edge his account at 5%. So as I'm talking to you now, the man should be sitting on between 12-15% in a month. I mean, in 2 months, sorry, in 2 months. Because the capital that all of us are using, $500, is not enough. That is why we are seeing that after like few weeks, we are trading on 1 month, boom, it edge. Then we don't want to quickly manage the edge. We just want robot to be, no, you have to manage the edge. If your buy side is 0.04, your sell side is 0.04, you are going to trim, and make sure that they became 0.01 buy, 0.01 sell. And when they became 0.01 buy, 0.01 sell, you put the robot back. And inside the robot, you go and activate allow manual trading. Allow manual trading inside the robot means you are telling the robot that I've been trading one part of the account with trimming. Please consider it whenever you are placing position for me. So the robot will now be one monitoring the 0.01 you have edged and left over. The robot will control it by itself. I just told one of our clients that called me on the same thing from London this afternoon, that is the way you can use it. So I think I answer your question, Mr. Chineke. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Adama, this is the last person. Mr. Adama? I think Mr. Adama just raised up the hand and forget the hand there. Okay, let's move to what I want to show us is another thing, and it's by the way things, but I just want to let you have hope and have understanding and correct mindset in trading. That's why I want to show you this. And after I show you this, we are going to shut down the class for today. Okay. Now, the first thing I need to show us is, let me drop what we have on the screen. Let me quickly go and look for the information I want to share with us. All right. Let me use my friend to explain what I want to explain here. What I want to explain here is a bit sensitive, but I just need to do this for every one of us to understand how things work, how trading work, the right way, the right mindset that you have to learn how to trade. I'm sharing a picture of a friend, and it's one of the user of our robot. Please, if you see the picture, just tell me you saw the picture.
We can see it.
Yes, sir.
We can see
We can see it.
Yeah. This person is a Zimbabwe, is a good friend of mine. His name is Tinashi Magagani. You can see, if you look at the ranking, you can see that it's not part of Axie. It's trading FTMO funding. As I'm talking to you, the same robot, he has got $100,000 funding. Now, we have two people that are funded $100,000 among us. Then Mr. Imetu have funded $100,000. I want to see, because me, I normally like to let people see the truth of what we are doing. You can see this Mr. Ime also, he got $100,000. This is what I want to use to explain to us the next thing I want to explain to us now. Okay? So now we can see that it's possible because we have members that already got $100,000 funding. So it's not that we are doing hypothesis. No, it's something that is 100% assurance we are doing now. So I'm going to drop this, what I'm sharing. I'm going to share another screen with us. Now, if you see my screen now, just let me know you saw my screen. It's Axie Select dashboard.
We can see.
All right.
Visible.
Visible. Now, yeah, you can see that in February, this account I'm trading. Okay, I'm trading this account. No profit, no loss. February, March, 4.1%. April, 0.14%. May that we are in now is 1.62%. We are now going to use this to evaluate that, okay, if you are trading the way I'm trading, I'm a very conservative trader. And I normally tell most of my followers, be a conservative trader. You are going to reap bountifully in the industry. If you are an aggressive trader, you will take one step forward, you will take 15 steps backward in Forex. It's so simple. Now, what I want to do for us tonight is I want us to see something. How will I grab this screen? I want to grab the screen. Okay. Now let me close. Let me stop what I'm recording. Let me stop what I'm sharing. We are quickly go to whiteboard, but I want to. Okay, good. I want to grab this information because we are going to use it. We are going to use it to calculate what we want to calculate, because I need to let everybody see how important you have to understand how important trading is and how can you benefit from it without wasting your time. Okay? So without wasting your time, the right way to do it, the right mindset to trade. Trading is very easy if you follow the right advice, okay? So now let's go to the whiteboard quickly. So I'm going to, what do I do now? So I'm going to quickly go to whiteboard. Then we're going to do something just for us to understand whiteboard, to understand simple arithmetic of trading. Okay, this is a whiteboard. Okay, now you saw, if you get my whiteboard, can you tell me you got it, please?
So,
Yes, we can see your whiteboard.
All right, so please let me quickly erase it and bring what we want to use to talk tonight into it, okay? Yeah, this one, copy. Let me paste it. All right, so I pasted the image of Axis Select into it because I want us to discuss this, okay? Now, guys, we have $100,000 that Axis gave us, $100,000. When you are too aggressive in trading, you are going to go home with empty wallet. Is what is happening to every trader. When you are a patient, you plan yourself, you do everything according to the way you have to do it. I'm telling you, you can resign your job. I'm not saying resign your job now that you don't know anything, but I just want to prove to you that this is what this is like the kind of product I have around me within 1 year. All these people that get $100,000 is with less than 1 year student. So it depends on the kind of student you want to be on my platform. Okay. So in February, we have 0%. So Axis doesn't give me any money. Okay. In March, I have 4.1% return on investment. Can somebody tell us 4.1% of 100,000? How much is that? Calculator, paper, help us.
$4,100.
$4,100, okay? That is what I made in March. Divided by 2, because Axis will give me 2%. I mean, Axis will give me 50%. They will take 50%. How much would they give me in March?
$2,050.
$2,050. $2,050 in March. Okay, let's move to April. April, I did 0.14%. Can somebody tell me what is 0.14% of $100,000?
$140.
$140.
$140. Okay. Axis will give me half. How much would they give me in April?
$70.
Good. May, we are still in May. We have not finished it, but let's just try to do something. 1.62% in May. What is 1.62% of 100,000?
1,620.
1,620 divided by 2.
810.
810. Yes, dollars. Okay. Now, this is what I break it down in a month. I started this race 4 months ago. 4 months ago with something that some people call useless return per month, right? Now, all this, if you add it up together, it became 5.95%. Now, let's say, what is 5.95% of 100,000? It should be 5,950. I don't make a mistake. Right?
Yes.
5,950. That's what I make in 4 months. Divided by 2. If we divide it by 2.
2,450.
2,975.
2,975.
Okay.
$2,975. Okay. So we are going to use 2 country currency to evaluate my return on investment for 4 months. This is a reality. This is not a forecast. This is nothing. This is a reality now. Let's first of all use NGN, which is Nigeria. Can somebody convert this money to Naira? Multiply it by 1,600 as at today.
$4.760.
4,760.
760.
Okay. Please divide it by 4 because 4 months. Divided by 4.
1.190.
1.190. Okay. 190,000. That means this is what I'm getting on a monthly basis. With this return, this is what I'm getting per month. I don't know. I don't know if you are in Nigeria and every month, because you sit in front of your computer, you are getting 1.1 million naira every month. This is what I'm getting. Okay. Now let's go back to South Africa. So because that's the two countries I know about. So let's say 2,950, $2,975 multiplied by 18.2. 18.2. What will it give us, sir? Anybody?
That's 54,145.
54,145. Okay. That's 54,145 rands. Let's divide it by 4. What will it give us?
That's 13,536.25. 13,536.
That means in South Africa, if you are a South African that have this kind of portfolio, you are getting 13,000 rand, 13,536,000 rand every month. If you are getting this is not a small money in South Africa. As of today, we are talking. So if you can work on your mindset and understand that Forex is an investment before you can turn it to become a job. If you want to turn it to become a job, and you are fortunate to find yourself on Axis Select, please go slowly but surely. Don't be driven crazy when you see that there's a month you do 0.4%. There's a month that market can give you 6%. That you are going to cover the loss of, you are going to cover the small return. Look, at February, I don't have anything. April, 0.1. But at the end of the month, at the end of the 4 months, I'm going home with a tangible thing. What is the reason? Because I got a capital of $100,000. So if you put $1,000 in the market and you come and trade it crazily that you want to become a millionaire, broker will take this money from you. So if you are on Axie, calm down. Take months. Take months to grow. Take months to move from 5,000 to 20,000, 20,000 to 100,000. If this is what we are talking about tonight, if we have people that already have $500,000, that is when you know that the power of 1%, 0.5% is a crazy power. Let's quickly do one example. This is on $100,000 Axie funding. And you can see what we are making in a month with this. This is my own performance. I'm not hiding anything away from anybody. I'm not a liar. This is my own performance. So let's say we have $500,000. I think this is stage 4 of Axie. Yeah, stage 4 of Axie. And you can get there. You plan yourself very well. Now, can somebody get 5.95% of this for us? $500,000, 5.95% of it.
$29,750.
29,750 divided by 2.
14,875.
14,875. That's what I'll get in 4 months of trading.
No. It's 80% of it, sir. Not divided by 2.
Oh, thank you. I'm even going below far. Okay. Let's say 29 multiplied by 80%. Thank you, sir.
That's 23,800.
23,800. That's what I'll make in 800 in 4 months. Okay.
In 4 months.
Yeah. If you multiply this by 1,600, sir, for Nigerian clients, 23,800 multiplied by 1,600, what is going to give us?
That's 38 million.
38 million naira.
Yes, approximately.
Approximately. Let's divide it by 4.
It's 9.52 million.
9.52.
52 million.
2 million per month. This is what you are going to get. If you can struggle to get this fund from AXI, this is what you are going to be making per month. With this 0.14, with 1.62, this is what you're going to make per month. So it's because you have opportunity to volume. You have opportunity to what? To volume. So there's no way you are going to be looking for 5% per month. Any month you do 0.5, you'll be happy because you have surplus money in your pocket at the end of that month. And there'll be a month that market will market is so cheap, robot work very fine. You do 18%. I've done 18%, 20% in a month. There's some years like that. There's some months like that. Now, let's say this 23,800 multiplied by 18.2 for South African clients. What will it give us? 18.2.
433,160.
433,160.
160.
Divided by 4.
108,290.
108,290. Can you imagine? You make this one in a month in South Africa. That is possible.
That's 50%, not 80%.
Not 80%. No, it's 50. No, it's 80%. Is it because 80% is at 23? We use this 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's possible. The only thing is you need to calm down. If it will take you 4 years to get $1 million from AXI and you turn around your life, it's better. Because let me tell you something that is very painful, guys, tonight. And I'm going to end it here. Very painful thing. For me to have my first degree, I spent 5 years without any payment. My parents are the ones paying the money. When I'm doing my honors, it took me 2 years. These 7 years without pay. After these 7 years, I get cardboard. They call that cardboard, they printed on it and congratulating me that I get a cardboard. The 7 years of my life, I got a cardboard. Pali, congratulations, you are graduated, you have honor in mathematics. Congratulations, you graduated, you have BTech in maths and statistics. 2 cardboard. Now, you have opportunity to rethink, and if you take your 5 first year to get $1 million of AXI, your life is already transformed beyond any professor anywhere. This is what I want to raise my follower to achieve. But if you are the kind of person that you want to follow me and emulate me, you have to emulate me in the right way because I don't rush. Some people say, Sarah, I'm in third stage, 100,000. After 100,000, 200,000. After 200,000, 500,000. After 500,000, 1 million. I'm in third stage. It's remaining 3 stage. Before December. It's a lie. You are going to fail. It's not easy like that. Trading is not so super easy like that. You are going to fail along the way. So if you will rush, you are going to put 2 steps forward, 6 steps backward. Some people are in the class as we speak. They understood what I'm saying because it has happened to them. Before it happens to them, I call them, check them, talk to them, but they make sure that they use themselves as a scapegoat. So, but if you go steadily, you 5,000, after 5,000, you spend 3 months, 4 months, you get 20,000. After 20,000, you spend 3 months, 4 months, get 100,000. After 100,000, you spend 6 months, 7 months to get 200,000. You yourself, you will be seeing that relief of doing the right thing. Not that 1 month, 2 months, you want to go to 200,000. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Calm down, learn what you are teaching you, have the skill. Because the reason why I'm saying this is, if me that I'm teaching all this knowledge that I know, I've been using for 16 years, I'm trading like this. And somebody see this trading and say, for how long? How many years can I be doing 1.0, 1.6? I'm not telling you 1.6 of $1,000. I'm telling you 1.6. Can somebody do 1.6 times $1 million for me, please, guys? 1.6 of $1 million.
That's 1.6 million.
It won't be 1.6 million.
16 million.
1.6%.
No. 1.6% of 1 million.
60,000.
16,000
million.
I can't be 60 million.
16,000.
16,000.
Yes.
It will be 16,200 or so.
Yes.
Multiply by 90, because it's 90% that Axie will give you. 90% of this.
$14,400.
$14,400. That means in May that I did that I did 1.6%. This 1.6%, as small as it is, this is my return in this month. So it's not about your $500 you are trading that you are going to be expecting 20% per month. Because most of you traded small capital, small money. That's why you are desperate to make 20% per month, 30% per month. 0.5% per month has changed your life. If you trade good portfolio, 1% has changed your life. If you trade good portfolio, if I make 1% of $1 million, that's 10,000. Axie will take 1,000. They will give me 9,000 for that month. $9,000 in Africa is not a small money. It's never a small money.
Even in America.
And that is how you are going to do it. That is why I'm telling you, I spent 7 years and get 2 cardboard. If I can spend the same 7 years and get 1 million, I'm okay. Don't rush. Learn, get the skill, and transform your life. I'll say good night to everyone. Until we meet again. I'm not going to have class on Sunday. Please pardon me. Until we meet again on Tuesday. Beginners class. We are now going to emphasize on price zone management going forward on our beginner class, so that people will try to study that price zone and grab it properly. Until that time, I'll say God bless and have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Good night.